Powerful sorcerer Count Nelson wears the helm of fate and sees the fate of all mankind, for better or for worse. Today, we take a look at Mcfarlane's DC multiverse, Dr. Fate, Injustice 2. Stay tuned. And welcome back to the show, gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. And today I am extremely happy to show you a character that I have been waiting for. And I'll show you a little modification I've made with a different character. Sorry about the movement of the camera, guys. I'm just trying to get adjusted here, trying to get everything perfect for you guys. So at this point right now, we are looking at Mcfarlane's DC Multiverse, Dr. Fate. And I have a feeling Mcfarlane has been watching my videos because they've been extremely top heavy and they fall all over the place. And this guy has just been standing still when I put him here in the cave. So without further ado, let's take a look at everything. Let's get everything out of the way. Now, Mcfarlane didn't provide any other accessories other than the flight stand that you see back there, and we'll definitely put Dr. Fate on it a little later. And it came with the action figure card. And guys, since I have been on a time crunch, the thumbnail that you're looking at is actually this picture with me putting the logo. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for that or not. I just was a little bit lazy. And I took a snapshot of the back of the box, just being sincere and being realistic with my audience. I don't want to like come across as a Kevin Smith. So anyways, moving along, you guys know that I have been extremely happy with Mcfarlane and these trading cards using the actual figure than the comic book drawn character on these cards. So this has been looking phenomenal. In the back of the card is the story of Dr. Fate. So I'm going to hold it there for you. If you guys want to take a moment to read it, pause the video. And there you go. You can see in the back the flight stand. I know you guys can see it there, so there's no need to bring it forward. We all know what a flight stand looks like. And we're going to go ahead, take the tape measure to go ahead and measure this guy. And I'm going to twist it around so I can lock it in. And what I'm getting as a height, as you guys can see, is a 7.4. I'm assuming because I'm here in the studio recording, it's probably 7.5 or 7.3, give or take. But we know that it's higher than 6 inches. So moving it along, what can you guys say about this character? What can we say about the character? Well, everybody's been wanting this character since playing Injustice. The aesthetics that you're looking at, I'm not going to bring him forward yet, but man, those of you are going to probably going to lynch me in the comments section. You're going to rip me apart or give me thumbs down. This thing looks beautiful. This action figure aesthetically, in my opinion, looks way better than the Mezco. And thank you, Mcfarlane. I did not want to pay $100 to get a Dr. Fate. For $20, I got an affordable kind. So let's take a look. Let's bring him in a little closer so we can take a look. Look at that. Look at the aesthetics of that character. And I wanted a DC version of a sorcerer, and I got him. Marvel has their version of it, Doctor Strange. I wanted a Dr. Fate. I do know a little bit of the character, and watching the Suicide Squad animation, not the movie, they kind of made him look like a dummy in that movie. Some kind of playboy. He's some kind of a strip club after he loses the helmet. So to be honest with you, I'm sure this character is more than just that, more than looking stupid in an animation. This is an impressive looking. I mean, look at the details of this character. Look at that. For those of you wondering, this is not cloth. This is some kind of soft rubber pretending to be cloth. I would have liked it a little bit more yellow to go with the uniform a little bit, but it is a lighter yellow. It does flow, so if you guys are planning to animate, this will definitely flow. However, it's not cloth. It's some kind of soft rubber. And you know what I've been telling you guys, that McFarlane's figures are always top heavy. Just like the Wonder Woman figure that I took out and made a review. If you haven't seen it, go back to my other videos, which is part 3 of the Dark Father build. You can see that Wonder Woman stands, and I'm very impressed to the fact that this character is standing still, and I have moved them around a couple of times. I mean, look at this. We're going to look at all this, but I'm just so excited to have this figure that I don't even know where to begin other than the usual. And I mean, well, now he's falling down. Let me get him corrected here. Sorry guys, I'm off camera. We'll look at his articulation, but man, this is just great. Look at this. I don't know about you, but when I played the video game, I just loved the way he looked in that game in Injustice. And I mean, those of you that already have the Dr. Fate, I'm going to pull him off camera real quick. I'm going to put his head straight. And we'll start looking at all the articulation soon. But those of you that have the Mezco, again, I'm not trying to knock it. If you have the money, God bless you. I did not want to spend that kind of money for a character like this. And when it's all said and done, when the video's over, I'll show you a modification that I made so I can have my own Dr. Fate. And let's take a look at the articulation. Let's begin with the head. The head does not go back too far, and it doesn't go forward too far, too front, because of the helmet. It's being blocked because of the helmet. I'm not worried about that. As long as he can look side to side, I don't care what he does. Plus, most of the time, Dr. Fate is using his magic in the air. The arms do stretch out. Looks like they're on a butterfly joint. However, the pads here, the armor pads, do stop them a little bit. No big deal. Not a deal breaker. I'm going to pull them off camera, guys, so I can bend the arms because I just took them out of the box. The elbows, gentlemen, will be pleased. Double hinged. Look at that. Look at that. You guys can see that. Not much in the way of crunching. Oops. Not going to do that again. I don't want him to come out of his belt. But this is what you get. Like I said, the cape is very flowy. Soft, rubbery. The costume here. Can he do a split? Not too much. The pants or whatever these things are stopping him. And he's got that mechanism in there. There is no articulation in the thigh, no thigh swivel. He does have a double joint knee, which is great because I've seen him in pictures floating. And McFarlane, I keep telling you about that ball joint right there. I really think the ball joint makes the legs or the ankles weak. You should be bringing the boot all the way down and a little bit to be able to articulate that. He does have toe articulation, as you guys can see here in the video. I mean, look at the colors. Look at the shin pads. It's got the logo. I don't know what else to say, guys. This is the back of the figure. He looks great. I'm going to pull him off and I'm going to grab the stand and put him on it, okay? Just going to give him a quick pose. So you guys can see. And as you guys can see there in the camera, There he is floating in the air. Push him all the way back so you guys can see him. This is great. These flight stands, man, McFarlane, you got to make, they're a little bit on the weak side, at least for my taste. I'm going to take them off the stand. I don't like these floating stands, but you know, if you're going to be filmmaking and you're going to be doing stop motion, I'm sure these come in handy. I know I have several of them from the other figures, and I tend to like them. I don't know what else I can bring to the table with this guy, but other than the fact that I'm really excited that McFarlane finally released him. I know McFarlane has a lot on his plate, besides a lot of releasing and getting his store going, but I'm hoping that he does release more Injustice action figures, because these guys are looking great. They look just like the video game, and you know, I didn't touch too much on the wrist, because look what happened with the Wonder Woman when I was reviewing it, and I'm, you know, getting a little scared with these ball joint wrists. They make me nervous. But I will say, McFarlane, you could have added some hands, maybe some magic effects. I don't know why he doesn't include more. I've always heard he's not very on putting more accessories with his figures. Not sure why. I'm sure maybe it's to keep the cost down and you have to use a third party. So I've already ordered some magic effects from Detour Customs for this figure. The only thing is that he's only got one hand where I can probably put the magic. The other magic, I'll probably have to put it with a tacky putty or whatever you call it, just to keep it on there. But overall, man, this guy just looks great, looks fantastic. I don't know what else to say other than I am extremely happy. I'm probably going to get another one just to keep in my office because I really, really wanted this character. Now, before I go any further, I want to show you a mod that I made, because I didn't think that McFarlane was going to release a Dr. Fate. So I made a custom of my own, and a lot of you are going to notice. Let me go ahead and introduce to you what I call Spawn Fate. And this is the helmet that came with the Wonder Woman. And if you notice, compared to the other Dr. Fate figure that came in, there is more details on this helmet. So basically what I did, was I took the Wonder Woman, I put her in hot water, and I slowly and meticulously removed the helmet, and then I put it on my Spawn. He had the whole yellow costume to it, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna make my own Dr. Fate, and that's exactly what I did with him. But I call him Spawn Fate. Now that I've got the real deal, and no offense to you guy, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. I'll probably make a story up where Spawn has to join powers with him to fight somebody. But McFarlane, this should have been the helmet you should have given us with that action figure there. And I did buy an extra Wonder Woman so I can have the helmet maybe for the Batcave for Batman to have in his collections. Again, I don't know what else to say, guys. I might, don't know how I feel about it. I might just get the Wonder Woman action figure helmet and put it on this guy here, on his head. The back does have the little ponytail. I did keep that. I don't want to, and that's okay if I have it there for the figure. Come on, guy, don't fall on me. There we go. So again, as you guys can see, I made my own version of Spawn. I call him the Dr. Fate, called Spawn Fate, because this was right before anyone knew that he was going to release Dr. Fate. So before I end this video, the first thing I would like to do is I want to give back to the community, and by me saying that is I want to give a shout out, a couple of shout outs out there. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Chino1moreni's channel, or Chino1moreni Stop Motion. You can find him on Instagram. I'll probably put a link to him as well, of the channel. This gentleman is giving back to the community. He currently has a stop motion contest going on Don't know if the deadline has already closed for it, but if you're going to participate, by all means, I encourage you guys to do that. And the reason I want to give a shout out, because Chino's always giving back to the stop motion community. And not only was I took his class so I can understand stop motion. Overall, this guy, me and him have made a friendship, offline, talking on what's up, on our DMs, comparing notes of what Marvel and what DC's doing, and mainly DC, even though his right now is the One Punch Man and the Dragon Ball Z. The next channel, or even Instagram, is, I want to give a huge shout out to Tyler G from Batmanfigs. Dude is super great, very down to earth, takes the time to talk to his fans. And I'm giving you guys this because I am a fanboy of these channels, if that's what it's called. I'm a huge fan, and these guys are definitely mentors in their field. And I'm going to put a description to Tyler's channel as well in the comments section for you guys to follow him. And Tyler is overall a great guy, does a lot of toy photography. So if that's your niche, if that's what you like, this is the guy to go to. And last but not least, man, I want to give a shout out to another guy that's great to his fans. And this guy's always pumping out reviews, and he helped inspire this channel, because if you look at the first video that I did, I only had foam board, and finally I decided to move the studio into the Batcave and create my own Batcave out of his inspiration. And that is Dhunter's review. Great guy, great reviews. He goes into a lot of details on the action figures, and he compares everything. Unlike myself, I just get to what I like, what I don't like about the figures, and understanding. But again, I learned from these guys. These are what I call the gurus in their field, and I really would like my audience, my friends, my followers, to give these guys a huge shout out. Show some love, follow them, participate in the comments, read their reviews, talk to them. These guys are great to their fans. They never ever shy away from ever talking to you guys. So take a moment to show them some love. And guys, I'm wrapping up the video. So if you like the video, hit that like button, hit that notification. And if you guys like it, show some love, subscribe to the channel. I will get going with the Dark Father review. That's going to be coming up after this video. I do want to give you that, guys. I was uploading it, but apparently I didn't record the sound because I had the microphone on mute. So my apologies for that. And I try to do a voiceover, but I don't think I remember what exactly I was saying in the video. So I'm just going to re-record it again and get it out to you guys. I'm sure you guys are looking forward to it. And guys, like I said, the three guys that I've mentioned to you, show some love. They give to the community. They talk to their fans. And guys, I will catch you on the next one. Red is out.